The PS4 had a big 2016 with games like Uncharted 4, No Man's Sky, and World of Final Fantasy. Now it's time to look at some of the most anticipated PS4 games of 2017. The new year gets off to an incredible start with Capcom's Resident Evil 7. The next entry in the epic survival horror franchise will also be available on January 24th for Xbox One and PC. But what separates the PS4 version of RE7 from the rest is support for the PlayStation VR, which lets you enjoy this creepy adventure from start to finish while wearing Sony's headset. Beyond virtual reality, RE7 is the first game in the franchise that is playable from a first-person perspective. And based on what we've seen, series mainstays Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, and other famous heroes don't appear in the adventure. Instead, you control a new protagonist named Ethan Winters, who goes in search of his wife through a rundown plantation house in Louisiana, home of the cannibalistic Baker family. With shades of Texas Chainsaw Massacre mixed with jump scares these games are known for, Resident Evil 7 is the perfect way to kick off 2017. There are so many different side activities in Sega's Yakuza Zero that it's easy to forget about the violence taking place in Japan's criminal underworld. Take a break from bludgeoning enemies to enjoy classic Sega arcade games like Space Harrier, Outrun, and Hang On. Don't feel like playing video games? Hit the blackjack table, play some pool, and take part in the dancing minigame. Plus, there's a cool 80s vibe throughout the game. And since Yakuza Zero is the prequel to the franchise, this is a perfect way to jump into the series if you wish to track down the other games. Yakuza Zero comes out the same day as Resident Evil 7, which means our wallets will be quite empty afterwards. The Heavy Rain developer Quantic Dreams returns with another intriguing PlayStation exclusive, this time casting you as different androids living amongst people in the future. One of these characters, Kara, struggles to find her place in the world, while Connor is a detective charged with chasing after rogue androids. Similar to Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, choices that you make influence the outcome of the story. The E3 2016 trailer, for example, features Connor attempting to prevent an android from plunging off a building and taking a girl with it. How you negotiate with this potentially homicidal robot will result in life or death for one or all parties involved. This should result in multiple playthroughs of Detroit Become Human, and if previous games are any indication, a deep and thought-provoking story to plow through. Responsible for games like Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive 3, Team Ninja has decided to take a different route for their next game. Set within a fictional version of the Sengoku period, Neo throws players into the role of a Western samurai named William, who arrives in Japan while pursuing an enemy. Featuring Souls-like gameplay, Neo tasks players with defeating monsters and other enemies within self-contained missions. Neo has been in development for over 10 years at this point, with the original game sprouting up as far back as 2004. Team Ninja has a lot of experience with creating stellar combat systems, and Neo promises to offer plenty of challenge to go with its unique hack-and-slash combat, giving players plenty of ways to take on the dark spirits that have invaded Japan. Gravity Rush started as a PlayStation Vita title, allowing fans of Sony's handheld system to dive in and directly control the way that gravity works in the world. The second game, which is slated to release early next year, takes that initial idea and expands upon it. In Gravity Rush 2, players will be able to choose among 3 different gravity styles: the original style from the first game and 2 new styles, Lunar and Jupiter. Each style will offer changes that help change the way that Kat reacts to the world around her. Other improvements listed to come with the newest iteration of the series include a livelier city, more NPCs to interact with, and even destructible environments that players can use to their advantage. The developers are also focusing largely on immersion for Gravity Rush 2, as they hope to bring fans into Kat's world even more with the newest title. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Did we miss a game that you're looking forward to in 2017? Let us know in the comments below. And for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.